Hey, hey, hey. How are you? So I was just working out here on the village, working on the property, and I had a couple thoughts I wanted to kind of share with you for a sec. So here was my thought. Let's get my hair, presentable. Gotta worry about that fashion. That's right? Yeah, okay. So I was having a thought, and my daughter, actually, two of my daughters, kind of had a little bit of a confrontation a few minutes ago. Not really a confrontation, just one asking the other to do something. And the older one asking the other to do something. The younger one's like, I don't really want to. And so my older daughter's like, what? What do you mean? You don't want to? And from her perspective, she's like, you don't kind of contribute a ton. I mean, there's lots of other jobs being done for you, so what do you mean you don't want to do this? But anyway, the situation doesn't really matter. The thing was that one of them, the younger one, that was the one asked to do the thing, that was kind of like approached from the older daughter of, what do you mean you don't want to do it? What the hell? My younger daughter comes up and is like, oh, is something wrong with her? Is something wrong with Jolene? And I'm like, not that I'm aware of. She was just up here helping me work on some stuff. So no, not that I'm aware of. So she doesn't really elaborate. She just is like, well, she just kind of gives me a little bit of the story, but it's kind of goes about her way. And I'm like, yep, not to my recollection. There's nothing wrong with her. So I just kind of stay out of it. A lesson I've learned. Just butt out. Just be their friend, talk to them, but kind of stay out for a little bit. Okay, so I keep working, keep doing my thing. A few minutes later, here comes the other kid. Here comes Jolene, the oldest, and the one that had asked my daughter to do something for her. And she's like, so, Mom, listen to this. Okay, so, and she's, 19, almost 20, and she's like, Mom, so, don't, just listen. We have this talk, and she's like, can you play that? And I'm like, well, from her perspective, she's like, what's wrong with Jolene? And so what I'm getting at is oftentimes we worry about what we say to one or the other, or we don't tell them, or we don't give them our advice, or we don't let them know what we think because we're afraid they may not like it. And what I'm learning more and more as I've parented over the years, and I've got almost a 25-year-old son, but what I'm learning more and more now is that I don't have to tell them a lot. I just represent. I just be me. So I don't really have to get in the middle of a lot. I don't have to give my perspective or anything. And really all I offered to my oldest daughter was, well, from her perspective, she thinks you have a problem. I can see where you're coming from and totally understand. But from her perspective, she thinks you have a problem. So when it comes to the rest of the world that we don't know, we got a choice. We have the opportunity to walk away and just be like, whatever, I don't care, fuck it, But when it comes to those that we care about and those we love and those that we choose to engage with daily, those we choose to have this whole experience with, those are the people that we get the choice and opportunity to, as I told my daughter, enlighten them. We get the opportunity to enlighten them if we so choose to. And if we feel like we have a perspective that we often do as being older people that have been through some things before the younger ones, that's the privilege of having people we love and care about, is without being jerks, without being a dick. She can go and enlighten her. She can go back and be like, hey, listen, I know I got a little triggered or short with you, but let me enlighten you to something of my perspective of how I feel. So maybe you can understand that it's not you. It's just, this is my perspective. And because they love each other, they get the opportunity to say yes or no. So anyhow, shine your light bright, and you don't have to get involved in the middle of other people's shit so much. And, I say the way to the ultimate human experience is the shift is in the shit. So if there's some shit going on, where can we shift? Where can we help? Where can we move things and help enlighten somebody else or move things along? So anyhow, I'm going to get back to my dirt mustache of working outside. I forgot my dust mask today, so I might get a little silica lung. Hopefully not. I don't want any part of that. But anyway, have an awesome human experience. Have an awesome day. Peace and love. See ya.